check out our next video of the Porsche Taycan Turbo, see how we turn this fantastic car around from a swirl mess back to a mirror finish. Catch you later. I'm sure I've done this before. Remember in the other video, it's something similar. Right. Deja vu. One of the major benefits of having your car detailed here as well with us at Top Car Detailing, we've got the right facilities here for your car. Also got the right lifting equipment as well for all vehicles here, Teslas, Porsches, Bentleys, whatever it is, we can facilitate your car. Also we've got all the right equipment for drying the car off, paintless, touching, so we don't have to touch it with drying towels and that type of thing. So we're going to get this dried now, then we'll have a look round the car and then we'll see what's going on afterwards. Right, so now we've got the Porsche Taycan in, and what we'll be doing first of all on this car is sorting out the interior, getting all that sorted and all the glass cleaned up and treated too. This is a full solid glass roof as well on this fantastic car, and we want to be putting hydrophobic coating on as well. It's going to repel everything. So let's crack on, lots to do. Leave this coating on an average of about 15 minutes just to start curing and bonding to the glass, and we just get the residues off. So what we'll be doing shortly, we're going to be removing all the wheels off the car, and then we're going to be having a look. So what I'll do now, I'll lift the car up. Size of the wheels on this car, and look at the calipers, absolutely ginormous. Some stopping power there. So we'll be cleaning these up as well this morning, getting that coated too, and then once we've polished the wheels up, we'll be sorting this off. Right, so we've got all the wheels now polished up, we've got rid of all the nasty scratches and swirl marks, holograms in there, and these are looking the business now, so they basically look like mirrors. So what we'll be doing next is coating them in ceramic coat. Right, so now we've got the wheels back on, that's boxed off, another job done. So now it's looking at the paint correction side of things. So what we'll do now is just pan around the car with the camera, have a quick look at some areas of the paintwork on this vehicle before I come back shortly, and then we'll start on the correction side. As I said, lots of issues here to clear up, and we want to be getting this right, because once we do paint correction and we're going to put a ceramic coating on, we want the paintwork to be absolutely perfect afterwards, so we've got rid of all them nasty swirl marks and scratches and everything. We're just taking a look at the moment at the paintwork on the Porsche Taycan before we do any sort of paint correction whatsoever. And as I say, just running the camera over here now, as you can see the mishmash of swirl marks and holograms within the paint. Now this is a brand new car as well, and lots of issues here to clear up. As you can see over here now, the really bad holograms as well that's showing up. And this is why it's very important to have your car detailed in a proper studio where we can pick out all of the defects. I mean, just take a look here on the rear passenger quarter around this area and see all the defects and that within the paint. Moving around now on the boot section, it's just a mishmash of swirl marks and holograms, everything going on here.
onto the rear quarter again on the driver's side, even more marks. And then when we move over here onto the passenger door, around this section you can see the deep scratch as well within the paintwork.
Right, so we're on the first cut at the moment, and you can see now we're getting more depth of clarity within the paintwork, getting rid of all them holograms and swirl marks, that type of thing. And that's what I say is very important too. Once we do machine polishing, we've got the right speed, the right pad, right compound is very important, especially with these cars. The paint on these is very finicky to work with indeed, and you've got to know exactly what you're doing. So very important when we're doing this type of work, we want the car at the right height, so we're doing the passes and that type of thing face on here, so we still need to get the car up a bit higher yet. This way then we're looking direct at the defects within the paintwork, and then we can see what we're doing, plus also then we can address each panel in a comfortable way, doing it proper and professionally. We also did as well there, treated all underneath the car too, make sure that's perfectly clean. All the plastics as well have been sealed and treated as well, and that's the hydrophobic coating, it's going to repel everything. Also treated all the back too as well, and underneath the car that's all been treated. Very important too, once we're doing paint correction on cars, we've got the correct lighting in the studio as well, and as you can see around here now, the depth of reflections in the paintwork. Well, removed all the wheels, two-stage machine polish, believe it or not, on these, to get rid of all them deep scratches and swirl marks that was in there. But as you can see, the depth of reflections there in these wheels. What we do now, we'll drop the car back down to ground level, and then we can have a look round and see the finish on this fantastic car. What we do, take a look inside the car as well. Right, what we did as well, treated all the leather seating in the car too, all the centre console, the dashboard and all the carpets, so this car now is fully protected inside and out. Also treated all the door cards as well in G-Technic matte dash and that, and then cleaned up underneath everything under the sills and at the bottom of the doors here, so everything is absolutely spotless and sealed on this vehicle. As you can see, we've got these separate compartments here for your toolkit, locking wheel nut. And this one for the towing eye and first aid kit. Right, so what we'll do now, we'll pull the car outside, take a look in the daylight and see how stunning this looks. And remember, And earlier on in the video, how you seen all the swirl marks and scratches, holograms going on. And let's see now, this car certainly looks the business and looks like a complete mirror. And remember, this car came in a right mess, lots of swirl marks and holograms, and took a 3-stage machine polish overall to do the correction work. And considering it's a brand new car too, that shouldn't be in that condition in the first place. Right, anyway, I'm going to have to go now, but if you like, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell, and you'll be notified once our next video goes live. And I've got more things in the pipeline, more nice cars coming along, and as you will see, at the moment in our studio we've been having a makeover, so once this car goes we shall be finishing that off and sorting the rest of the bits and pieces out, so there'll be a video on our studio makeover coming soon. Anyhow, until next time, catch you later.